really driving, really driving. Arm speed's a big deal. You're doing the arm speed. Speed comes from that wrist, and if you get all your fundamentals perfect, then it's a lot easier to snap.
Is there a special snap to the wrist for it, or?
Just exercising it, using that weighted ball, I think we did
Right.
that last time.
But I mean, do you snap the wrist differently for different pitches?
You eventually,
Okay, but the way they're snapping right now is what they would use for the,
right here, as much,
Okay.
I try to get as much wrist as I can.
all right,
And so I don't want to just come here and just get wrist from here to here. Then I have to depend on my arm getting it there. I want to get that wrist to go all the way from here, all the way from here through. Not just here to here, but start with this motion and then, kind of surrounding it sort of, if that makes sense.
Right.
So,
make sure that when you're up here, you are then coming back on it.
one of my best high school pitchers and very unathletic. Couldn't have played any other sport whatsoever, but she was a good pitcher. And she had a tremendous wrist. And she went on, she pitched a couple of years at Temple University out in Philadelphia, came back to Gustavus and pitched for me there. But her, what made her, where that talent came from is from the time she was, how old do you have to be to work, 15 or whatever. She worked in the corner drugstore in Henderson, scooping ice cream.
Oh,
Hard ice cream.
Sure.
Every day, 100 cones out of that hard ice cream, and I'm convinced that's where that wrist came from, because she continuously, I mean, that's not.
like the old guys that milk the cows and they got the big
Well,
handshake,
pitch-
you know?
Their arms are this big around from that.
Okay.
from
So,
low
would you say, this back and forth to build
Absolutely.
the strength
And
is
then from this distance, just
Okay.
here, and just,
somehow try to limit the arm movement and,
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now,
Okay.
watch where I started. I didn't just go from here. I'm gonna start here and go from here and get that whole snap. So I get that, really get a snap. And I'm just gonna get it with the snap. I don't want my arm to go forward much at all. So I'm just gonna, okay, catch this one. I'm just gonna, just snap.
okay,
And all that, we're trying to get more and more spin and snap all the time. We get to the point of throwing some movement pitches, that all comes with spin
Okay.
and snap. And so, I'm continuously, anything, those things are nasty. They lose their balance.
yeah, they're designed that if you don't do it just